Back to Pharmacist on Call, your host, Dr. Shaun Pruitt, community pharmacist of the world. Your doctors are busy, your pharmacists are busy, they don't have time. But for this hour, I do. So call in with those questions and those comments. I did want to mention, gang, that we offer free samples of the CBD hemp oil. So if you're in the Nashville area or are willing to drive to the Nashville area, come and get some pain relief. Come and get some depression relief, some anxiety relief. Come and get some of everything, nausea relief. CBD almost does it all. So we give free samples in store. Make sure you come by. We also do free samples of our eczema oil. So I know that there are tons of you out there or know someone suffering from eczema, psoriasis, or other skin conditions. Free samples at Pruitt's Discount Pharmacy all day long. So make sure you stop by. Okay, looks like we got one more caller here. Sylvia, welcome to Pharmacist on Call. Let me help you. Hello, Sylvia? Hello, Sylvia?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
I have a question.
Yes, ma'am. Go
I
ahead.
came to the store and brought me some of the Pruitt portion.
Yes, ma'am.
Huh?
Yes, ma'am. Go ahead.
Hello?
Uh-huh. I'll hear you.
Can you hear me?
Uh-huh. I'm looking right at you.
Okay. And brought some of your Pruitt portion for
Yes.
the immune system.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I don't have no cobalt or nothing like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I was wondering, how long can you take this if you don't have cobalt?
You can take it as long as you need to. Yeah. So you take it daily to boost your immune system up so that if your body comes in contact with it, it's ready to fight it.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So some people do it once a day. Some people do it every other day. But if you actually have COVID, then we recommend taking it 2 times a day.
Because I have.
Go ahead. Go ahead, ma'am. You said, is it all right to what? Could you turn your TV down? Because you're trying to listen to yourself on the TV and it's causing a little delay there.
Okay. Because I have diabetes, high blood pressure.
Okay. Well, ma'am, it is safe for all those conditions. In fact, you will probably see those conditions improve because the ingredients in here decrease the blood sugar and they decrease your blood pressure. And it looks like we still got that delay going on.
Okay.
All right.
And let me tell you this. I came to the store, I brought the water.
Okay.
Now, is it all right to drink the water too?
Yes, ma'am. So what you do is you drink half your body weight in ounces. So replace that with what you've been drinking, all those sodas and sweet tea and all that. Replace it with the alkaline water. Sylvia? Still got that delay going on. All right.
I want to get some of that beetroot juice you got.
This right here?
I know I can't take it all together.
Yes, you can take it all together. Well, the potion, I take at night because it makes me sleepy. So I don't really take it during the day. But this, you can take during the day. In fact, I recommend it in the morning as you're getting your day started. Yeah. Yeah, you can take this unless your doctor told you not to combine your medicine with beets.
Okay.
All righty.
Okay, then. That's all I needed to know.
Yes, ma'am.
And I thank you.
Yes, ma'am. All right, thank you for stopping by. All righty. Okay, so I guess we can talk about beetroot juice since we've had a couple of questions about it now. This is our solution for hypertension, for diabetes, for cholesterol, for those of you who are anemic and you suffer from low iron. This is also a great source of fiber. So we started really selling this. We had a bunch of truckers who would come in to try to get their DOT physical cards, and they were all failing. And these truckers were on medication, but they were still not passing their test. So I put them all on some beetroot juice, just 1 cap full, right before they went to their exam. and everybody passed. So that's when we just started selling it like gangbusters. And then one of them came to me and said, hey, Doc, I noticed that my doctor said my A1C and my blood sugar also went down. And yes, it does also lower your blood sugar. And Lisa, I know you're watching, blood sugar, your fasting, and your A1C will be lowered. This provides your pancreas with the alkalinity that it needs, with sodium bicarbonate, that it needs to start functioning properly. It also takes down the inflammation in the pancreas that's part of the cause of diabetes. So beetroot juice is really good. Also helps to lower the cholesterol. Like I said, high in fiber. So if you are not regular, you will be regular. Now, for those of you who have kidney stones, you know, I probably say use it in cautioning you guys, because it has something in it called oxalates that may cause kidney stones to form. So if you're prone to kidney stones, maybe not a good option for you. But we do have something for stones if you come into the pharmacy there. And I guess since she mentioned Dr. Pruitt's potion, that we can talk about it too. This was something that came up, and like I said, I think I credited Tramisha and Yasmin for staying on me to make this. And so they probably first mentioned it around April or May. And at that point, I was like, hey, man, they're going to be coming out with a cure or a vaccine or a treatment for this. So, hey, I'll just wait. So, as it were, there was still nothing in June of 2020. So I started doing my research on COVID-19, how it affects the body, how it kills us. And then I researched things that have been clinically proven through the National Library of Medicine that showed efficacy against SARS viruses or COVID-1, and then, as it were, some things that I found that were effective against COVID-19 that we have currently. So what this contains is Nigella sativa, which a lot of you probably know as black seed oil. It contains raw coconut oil or raw coconut. It also contains vitamin D oil, and it also contains raw honey made right here in Middle Tennessee, actually Goodlettsville. Big shout out to Johnson's honey farm up there in Goodlettsville. And so what I did is, once I did my research, I found that COVID-19 kills us by two main mechanisms. Excuse me. It kills us by inflammation. So it looks like we got a call here, but we're going to get into how COVID takes us out and then how this thing kind of combats that. All righty. Dorothy, welcome to Pharmacist on Call. Let me help you.
Yeah, I'm waiting on Dr. Pruitt.
You're talking to him.
Well, how are you?
Pretty good. How are you?
My son has trouble, and the doctor says he's anemic.
Okay.
Is there anything he could get over the counter to take for this?
Yes, ma'am. He's got two things he can try that we carry. We've got one is the beetroot juice, and then the other that we carry is called 3S Tonic. And that seems to appear to pull people's iron up pretty quickly as well. So both are available in the pharmacy. Usually try to stock up on the beetroot juice because y'all come heavy after every show. So yeah, but ask for either beetroot juice or 3S Tonic.
Well, I didn't know he just kept on. I asked him if I died or something, and she told me pinto beans, and I didn't know, you know.
Well, stuff like
yeah,
turnip greens, spinach, green leafy vegetables are really high in iron. So I'm not sure if he's a big greens guy.
No, he's not. He's heavy, and he hadn't had COVID, but he's got bad heart and bad lungs.
Okay.
And he's had cellulitis in both legs.
Okay. Well, yeah, he's going to have to supplement that iron because it's very important. And it doesn't sound like he's a big meat eater if his iron is low.
Well, he eats some meat, not too much, but he eats some. He likes to eat a lot of hamburgers and you know.
Well, yeah, today's hamburgers, they may not even be meat, so they may not even have the iron that they're supposed to. But yeah, we can, we've got a couple of things for them. So if you guys are local, yeah, just stop by. We got a couple of products.
Whereabouts are y'all at? Y'all don't have one in Murfreesboro, do you?
No, but I've had people ask me to put one down there, so we'll see what the money looks like, and we may look at Murfreesboro. It's been on my radar, but no, nothing yet.
Yeah, well, we live between Murfreesboro and Smyrna.
I call that, Was that like
And,
Almaville or something like that?
Yeah, we live well, it's close to Annabelle Road, yeah.
Okay. Okay. You're not too far from us.
Are y'all a big fish eater?
Ma'am?
Y'all a big fish eater?
Are we a big fish? Am I a big fish eater?
Uh-huh.
Nah, every...
Catfish.
Oh, no, I don't do catfish, yeah.
Oh, you don't do
No,
catfish. Okay.
I am from Middle Tennessee. We do whiting and spaghetti every Friday.
Yeah.
2 pieces of
Who
bread.
has the best steaks in town?
Steaks?
Yeah, steaks. My
Steaks?
son's birthday's coming up. He'll be 52 years old, and I want to get him a steak.
I like J. Alexander's. They're pretty good. And there's another place out in Cool Springs. Man, I forget the name of them. It's so-and-so steakhouse. So, I would try J. Alexander's. They have really good steak.
Where are they located?
Actually, one is on West End, right there next to that Wendy's, next to the Vanderbilt Stadium.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, J.
Do
Alexander's.
they have porterhouse, or do you know?
They got them all. Yes, ma'am.
They got them all.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, he's meat eater.
Okay.
Yeah, now that'll get his iron up. That will be real
Okay.
meat. I don't know about the hamburgers he's been eating.
Yeah, okay. Well, appreciate it. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. All right, thank you. All righty, bye-bye. Okay, so back into the potion here. So COVID kills us 2 ways. Inflammation of the organs. So you're talking about the lungs, making it hard to breathe. You're talking about the kidneys. You're talking about the brain, the heart. Inflammation. The other thing that it does is it thickens our blood. It makes it hypercoagulable, and so we form blood clots. So those are the 2 ways that it kills us. So you think about the people who were coming to the ERs, they were dying from strokes because clots were all going all through the bloodstream to the heart and to the brain, blocking that blood flow. You think about, especially in China initially, all of the respiratory symptoms that everybody was having, that is because inflammation was part of the problem, but there were also clots throughout the lungs. And so while we were using these respirators, it took us a minute to figure out that the blood was too thick to get through there and that clots were blocking the airflow. So now, hopefully we're using anticoagulant therapy to kind of thin the blood so that it flows. So when I picked the ingredients, I wanted to make sure that we had something anti-inflammatory, that's something that kind of thinned the blood out, which is why the caution is on here for those of you who are on Coumadin and Eliquis and all that. This may not be a good daily product for you, maybe every other day or so, but something that would thin the blood so that to prevent it from coagulating, something that boosted the immune system. We have 2 types of immunity. One is pro-inflammatory, which means it makes the body have more inflammation, and then you have the other piece that kicks out the antibodies and the T cells and the B cells and all that. So we wanted to ramp down the inflammatory part of the immune system, which this does. We wanted to ramp up the antibody production part once you come in contact with it. We wanted to ramp up the B cells that would make antibodies to it once it came in contact. We wanted to just ramp up the immune cells. This does that. And what we're basically doing, guys, is we are feeding the immune system what the immune system needs so that the immune system can kill off COVID-19, so that the immune system can make you well. So the immune system is doing the work. This is just the food. This is just the steak dinner that it needs to get done what it does. It sends signals to the immune system to perform certain actions. It upregulates, it downregulates. I put honey in it because the research showed that decreased the severity and the length of time that people had pneumonia. It also helped with that horrible cough that people develop. And it also, once it's in the body, is converted into hydrogen peroxide, which you all know is an antibacterial. The other thing I put in here was raw coconut oil. And what raw coconut oil does is for lipid-coated viruses, which COVID-19 is, it strips the virus of its lipid protective coating so that your immune system can attack it and so that your antibodies can reach it quicker. It also, well, the combination of them also help stop that whole replication process. But it looks like we're up on another break. You all stay right there. We'll be right back.